incorrectly. Give me just a moment. What's the stupid thing doing?
What kind of bottle should I give her when she wakes up every morning?
Hold on one second. Just a moment, y'all. What is up, JC32 Gaming? I see you in here. Tech for your needs. Just a moment, guys. Make sure this mess is aligned. What has been up? It's been a hot minute since I've been live. Damn. Things have been so crazy since my daughter was born. What? Just a moment.
No, I got it.
So what's been up? How's our life been? I've been, of course, like I said before, I've been very busy. Let me know if you guys can hear me okay. Hopefully everything sounds pretty good. I'm like, no matter how early I try to do things, I'm always still like kind of behind. And Tech Fit Needs, it said, how is fatherhood treating you? It's pretty good. Just getting used to the sound is low. Let's see. I don't know. I'm trying to talk kind of loud, I guess. Hold on. But yes, fatherhood is it's going. It is what it is, I guess. I don't know. I'm getting used to the schedule, the fatherhood schedule, I guess, or me and my wife doing everything or whatever. I put my okay. Yeah, so yeah, man, it's going good. Just getting used to it. I just slept in my bed first time in a while because my daughter has been wanting to I guess be held at night. She just kind of sits up and just looks around, and I guess she don't like being by herself. And eventually she'll go to sleep if I lay with her. But what's up, Takaya? What's going on? Sis. But yeah, so it's been going pretty quick. Oh, what's up? Any game you name, which is Edward. What's going on? I see you on your new channel. Let me check your stuff out. I know you got some new videos. Wow, you have a lot of videos out. They're pretty long too, so you must be playing. So, Edward, do you put audio over your stuff too? I know last time you were just doing kind of just gameplay in general, not sound, or not sound, but not like talking over it or whatever. What's up, Mr. Enterprise? What's going on, bro? Welcome to the live stream on YouTube. Generally, I go live on Saturday nights at 9 o'clock. It's just that recently it's been kind of crazy because of my daughter being born, and yeah, just keeping up with that, because that is you got to kind of get on her schedule, and then once eventually you can put them on your schedule. But yeah, we're kind of doing things like she wants to do them. And okay, you tell Daddy I said what's up. So I say hey. Yeah, you said no, I don't talk over. So yeah, you should probably talk like I don't know how you can do that. I guess if you can record your audio like in a different device maybe, and then overlay it onto your gameplay audio, I think that'd be pretty cool because people probably want to hear you talk on top of watching you play the game. So yeah, man, I have been so I've been hearing a lot about the AirPod Pros, and I'm hearing people have mixed reviews of them. I'm not sure if I hear the noise cancellation is pretty hot, pretty sick on it. So let me know what you guys think about that. If you guys think the AirPod Pros are pretty hot or not. Oh, it's kind of loud. My sister had kids of her own, so I know exactly how a little one's schedule can go. Yes. Yeah, it's definitely a learning curve, I guess, or just something you gotta get used to. It just throws the time off because she wakes up in the middle of the night. She pretty much has two. She doesn't sleep. She doesn't wake up that much throughout the night, which I heard is a good thing compared to other babies, I'm guessing. But she'll wake up twice. She'll wake up 2 times, generally around 1 o'clock, or no, around like 12ish. She'll eat, and then she'll wake up around like 5. So that's pretty good. It's pretty consistent actually. It's not bad. What's up, Josh? Long time no see. How's life going? Yeah, it's been a hot minute since I've been on live stream, so I definitely wanted to hop up here for a little while. I don't know. I'm not gonna go till like 12 o'clock tonight. I know that for sure. But I do want to come and say what's up to you guys and answer any kind of Apple questions that y'all have about any of the Apple updates or any new information y'all heard about, any new devices y'all may have gotten. Let's talk about that kind of stuff. Tech Phoenix says, I have the AirPods Pros and it's worth every penny. Best second tech purchase I have gifted myself this year. So that's what's up. Yeah, I've been hearing good things about the AirPod Pros. I've also heard, I haven't heard any bad things about it. Let's just say it that way. I've heard good stuff about it, and I heard some people say they're kind of mixed. You know, they have mixed feelings about it, but I haven't heard that they're bad. So I guess it's a good thing. The Mac Pro starts pre-order on the 10th. Oh snap! So you thinking about getting the new Mac Pro? It's kind of a lot of money, but I would like to see it if you got it. That would be pretty cool. Takaya said, I can't donate because I'm broke right now. But the thought counts. That's what's up. That's funny. Yeah, it's all good. You need to donate after me dropping all that money from sticking Outback. Boy, Daddy pulled the fast one on me. I didn't know I was gonna be paying for y'all. I was just coming to say what's up and then hang out and chill for a little while. My Lord. Any game you know said yes you will. Josh said no. I'm happy with my 2010. It's running Snow Leopard at the moment. Okay. Yeah, for real. Get rid of that Android. Yeah, for real. That was a rough night. I did not realize I was going to be spending that much money that night. That was crazy. My Lord. But yeah, the Mac Pro, I'm hearing it's gonna be pretty hot. The thing that I want to know about the Mac Pro, okay, so you have a 2010 Mac Pro, Josh, and it runs Snow Leopard. So what's the highest it can go to? Can it go to Mojave or Sierra? Not Sierra. Mojave or Catalina or anything like that? What's the highest operating system it can go to? Because the thing is, when it comes to these pro level machines, it's like, are they gonna last 10 years? Because a 2010 model, we're in 2019, about to be 2020, so 9 years and it's not supported anymore. So is it really worth dropping that much money on a computer that's not even gonna be supported for more than 9 years? That's not very good. Leave me and my Android alone. Tech Phoenix said, I started saving for the MacBook Pro. In the near future, I'm getting one. I gave myself I give myself before June. I'm done with Windows. Okay, that's what's up. Hey, I think the Mac lineup, especially if you have an iPhone and stuff like that, is definitely the way to go. So I'm more power to you, bro. Josh said, "Hey, what's up, Regina Mons? What's up? Mayona should be with you, right? Or are you just kind of chilling in here by yourself?" Welcome to the live stream. I have recently had a child, so it's been rough, and I'm just getting back on. I think it's been a month since I've been on. This is like the 4th week, and I finally came back on live stream. So yeah, it's been rough. But Josh said it's 2009, but the firmware updated to 2010. I was running High Sierra, but accidentally wiped my drive, so I might look into installing Mojave. So it can actually support Mojave on the Mac Pro, because if it can, that's not that bad. I mean, at least it'll last you 10 years. I mean, why would you want to drop that much money? Because those Mac Pros are expensive. Why would you want to drop that much money on a device that's not going to last, at least 10 years? Like that's a good thing, I guess. Any game you named said, I told you big money, Jaden. No, if I was big money, I would already have them AirPod Pros, but I do not, because I don't really want to spend the money on those. What's up, Queen Wolf Gaming? How's it going, girl? What's up? Welcome to the live stream. I know it's been a hot minute since I've been on live stream, so I just wanted to come up here and say what's up and give you guys an update on some stuff. I'm slowly working back into YouTube because, like I said, it's been crazy and I have not been able to really focus on YouTube. As you guys know, I haven't posted a video in like 3 weeks or 2 weeks or something like that. So I got videos already on the way. They will be posting next week. And then, of course, I want to get back on my live stream schedule, and I want to get back on podcasts. I have not even really posted many podcasts, so I'm going to post podcasts. So it's just kind of get back into the organized, get myself back organized, because like I said, Aria has thrown a wrench in everything. I'm gonna have to put you in timeout. Tech said, I have the iPhone XR, AirPods Pro, Apple Watch Series 5, GPS plus cellular. Pretty much invested in Apple ecosystem. Yeah, so you definitely need a Mac. Like, that'll just tie up everything. That's like that's your hole right now. So you get that Mac and you will really love it, because all the synchronization between all your devices is amazing. Your reminders, your calendars, pages and numbers and stuff, if you do documents or spreadsheets, everything is just synchronized, and it's pretty awesome. So yeah. Yeah, I got an LG. Okay, that's what's up. Hey, no hate on the game. No hate on the game. So, do you like Apple? What makes you like Apple, Queen Wolf Gaming? I thought you had an iPhone actually, so that's pretty cool that you got an LG. But you like watching Apple stuff, and you like the channel, so that's a good thing. Josh said, I would love Apple to make modern versions of the iMac G4. That would be pretty hot. And actually, the iMac G4, yeah, that's like the rounded, it's like the desktop version of, no, the tower version of the iMac, the colorful iMac. Yeah, I think those are pretty cool. And that'd be pretty cool if they let out some kind of sleek design for the Mac Pro. Honestly, what I wanted them to do, and I wish they'd have did this, is kind of how the iMac Pro is like slate gray or whatever, space gray, and it's like one nice piece of aluminum. I wish they would have let, kind of how the G4 is, how it has the 2 handles on the side or whatever, just kind of made it like this kind of design, but in that form factor with the 2 handles, like a tower. I think that would have been really cool if they did that. I don't know what they did with this cheese grater design. I don't know. I think they're just trying to be different, which I guess is a good thing to be different, because it kind of keeps people's attention, I guess. I don't know. I got a Bose Dot for free, and I'm gonna use my iPhone 4 with it, and download some tweaks for iOS 5 and use AirFlow until I get the HomePod. Okay, so you still running iOS 5 on the iPhone 4, and that's vintage right there. I don't need a timeout. You just hating because your iPhone cracked as soon as it touches a blade of grass. My lord, okay. Jade and I am going to start a new channel. Okay, so still better than waiting 5 years for an update. Okay, that is true because yes, I've heard the iPhone break a lot easier than the Samsungs and like all the other Android phones. Generally, when you see broken phones, what is it? An iPhone. People always carrying around broken phones, but he is correct. Any game you know is correct when he says you don't have to wait. We don't have to wait 5 years for an update because honestly, probably about 20 to 25%, maybe 30, I'm guessing, of all Android phones are even on the latest operating system. They're not even like Apple. Everything's pretty much updated, pretty much, unless your phone can't support it. But with Android, even if you have like the newest phone, you might even buy a Samsung Galaxy S10 and still might not be on the latest version of Google Android because they haven't gotten that update pushed to their systems yet. So that's definitely the downfall to Android. But hey, at least your screen's in one piece, I guess. Queen Wolf Gaming said, "I would love an iPhone, but don't got the money." I understand that. Actually, I don't know if you have a contract or not, but AT&T, they have I think they just ended one of their specials Thursday. It was get a free iPhone XR. So you get a free iPhone XR with the activation of a new line. So I had two of my friends get on my plan and they have 2 free iPhones. And the way it works is, yeah, it's free, but you have to keep AT&T. Like they charge you $20 a month for the phone, but they give you a credit for $20 a month every month. So if you wanted to get out of the contract or get out of your plan, you have to pay the rest of the phone off. But as long as you keep AT&T, then they're gonna give you a credit for that phone. So you might be able to find a good Christmas deal right now if you're interested in getting a contract, not a contract, but an agreement, whatever, with AT&T or something. So any game you said you're going to be starting a new channel. Is that you're not going to be doing gaming anymore? Which I think is a good idea because I would not do anything that even remotely attracts the kids. Because right now with the COPPA that came out, it's hurting a lot of YouTubers. So Tech Feeney said, mind you, I started with the iPhone 7 before I was an Android, or before I was Android since HTC G1. First Android to come out. Yes, I remember the HTCs. Those was pretty hot actually. What kind of podcast do you make or create? Because I know a lot of podcasts out there are differently made. So, Mr. Enterprise, let me come back to that question actually. So, Josh at Airplane. Oh, okay. I saw a Galaxy Fold in person and got to hold it. Yes, I did see. Well played. Shut up, Jaden. I did see the Samsung Galaxy S Fold, and that mess actually is pretty hot. It's pretty sick. I don't know if I would like it as a normal phone because it kind of feels weird, but it is pretty hot. I ain't gonna lie. And the little crease, to me, it's not that noticeable. I mean, when you're looking at videos and stuff, I don't really notice it that much. So it was pretty nice. But Mr. Enterprise said, what kind of podcast do I make and create? I am doing it's called Apple Talks Tech, which I actually have some Apple Talks Tech episodes on my YouTube channel. What I planned on doing was doing like a live podcast and then converting the audio into podcast, like doing the live podcast on YouTube, live stream or whatever you call it, and make it into a podcast. However, I found that doesn't really, I don't like that much. So I'm thinking about just doing a strict podcast, and I'm gonna have my friends. There is 2 YouTubers that I know. You guys might know Zach easily. He is, if you look at my Instagram, he's up there. He's like the first person that bought my merch. And he comes into the live streams every now and then. And Anthony Najira, he is another tech YouTuber. He's a smaller channel, but he's doing his thing and he's growing. I'm probably going to start helping him out a lot more to grow his channel. So what's up, Neon Power? What's going on, bro? Welcome to the live stream. So I'm going to be doing podcasts with those 2. So we might alternate. One episode I might have Zach up there. One episode I might have Anthony up there. And then one time we might just all three of us be up there and just have like a tech talk circle. And I think that'd be pretty cool because I don't know. I mean, I guess you guys like hearing me talk or whatever, but it'd be definitely cooler if I had more people involved. That way we can have different opinions and stuff like that. And Zach actually he's actually used Android, and he flops between Android and iPhone. So he'll be able to bring more of actually, Anthony uses Android too. He uses iPhone, but he uses Android. So they would definitely be able to bring more perspectives to the table other than my Apple perspective, because that's pretty much all I do. Thanks, Neon Power. Appreciate that, man. Thanks for the nice stream compliment. So yes, Mr. Enterprise, that's the kind of podcast we're gonna be doing, and I have the podcast posted on Apple Podcast, Google, it's on Spotify. Just type in "Hi to Apple," all one word, no spaces. Well, I guess that's what all one word means. No spaces and without the E. Remember that. So, Takai, did Android get any new updates yet? Doubt it. It's been like 5 years. I like the feeling of the Hinge, but I would rather have the Razor because they don't make them like that anymore. Yes, I used to have a Razor when I was in school, and man, the Razor was pretty beast. Like, I'm not gonna lie, Razors was pretty beast. Tech Feedy says drop the link of the 2 people you mentioned. Okay, so I gotta go find them actually. So Zach has a channel. I think it's called Chats with Tats. He doesn't do tech stuff, but what he does, oh yeah, here he is. Whoa. Okay, so he doesn't do tech stuff, but he does like personal development stuff as far as, you know, friendships, talking to you about depression, any struggles that you may go through. He tries to relate with you on those types of things. So that's Zach, and I'm gonna send you his. I'm gonna send his channel in the description if I can get there. Okay, so I'm on my friend's account because he logged into my iPad, and I didn't have time to change it. What's up, Ahmed? How you doing? And so here is Zach's. If I can paste it, what in the world? Oh my gosh. Hold on one second. I am trying to get this. Alright, you know what? I'll post it in a minute, guys. Because I don't know what the world's going on with this mess. So anyway, let me get back caught up. Yeah, I'll drop a link to the 2 people that I mentioned. Actually, if you type in Chats with Tats, like this. Tats. That's Zach, and then Anthony Najera is Anthony Najera. That's him. So sorry about the gamer zealot thing. My friend needs to stop logging in his stupid YouTube on my mess. But anyway, where was I at? So cool stuff, brother. Man, sounds like a fun podcast. Oh yeah, I definitely know how the podcast world goes because I have a couple podcasts of my own. Oh, okay. I didn't know that, bro. That'd be pretty cool. And if you like a lot of app stuff, maybe you can join in on the podcast sometimes. That'd be pretty cool. And good morning, Ahmed. I know it's morning over there in India, so it's nighttime here, of course. It's 9:26 p.m. I'm on Eastern Standard Time. That's what I'm going to start doing. So, any game you know, or any game you name, what do you mean? What are you going to start doing? And Ahmed said, after a long time, welcome back. Yes, I know, man. It's been quite a long time since I've been on live stream. So I've been very excited to get back on and just start talking to you guys more. I know, like, it's been like 2 days since I replied to comments and stuff. That's probably like the longest I've ever let comments not be replied to. It's 2 days on Instagram. So as you guys know, I'm always replying to DMs on Instagram. I'm always replying to my messages on Twitter and on YouTube. So if that shouldn't happen again, I mean, it's just now I'm starting to get back into the groove of things. So yeah, that's, you know, is what it is, I guess. helping people like Zach. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I've seen you in the comment section on Zach's videos, so that's pretty cool that you're getting involved in his channel and definitely supporting him. It's just amazing that you like these connections are all starting because of How to Apple, and I'm proud of that because it's bringing together a community of people that we all just like to have fun and chill and just hang out, talk about Apple stuff, even if we don't have Apple stuff like Gamer Queen or Queen Wolf Gaming, sorry. So yeah, pretty cool. Bro, I started a channel of gaming. Oh, that's pretty cool. Clash of Clans. So you like Clash of Clans, huh? Now, has anybody heard about the COPPA stuff? These new rules that the FTC, the Federal Trade Commission, put into play for the U.S. and the U.S. government or whatever. And of course, YouTube is owned by Google, and they're all American companies, and they have to follow this COPPA rule. And COPPA has really it made a lot of YouTubers scared, especially if you do gaming. So I would be very not reticent, but careful with doing any kind of channel or any kind of content that would appeal to kids. Now, FTC is trying to clear up a lot of junk because they caused a major ripple, like major ripples in the water or whatever, because they weren't very clear on what you're supposed to do. Like, they weren't very clear on what content is child related. Pretty much, if your video appeals to children, then your comments get turned off, which, as you guys know, with the YouTube algorithm, comments are very important because it shows that there's interaction with your video. You don't get ads, not targeted ads, shown on your video, so that like drops your monetization by like 90%, which is very that's like if you make $100 a month off of YouTube or whatever, just your AdSense, you go down to making like $10. So if all your videos fall under that COPPA Act or whatever. So what else is there? No comments, monetization gets. And then I think they don't recommend your video either. Like, it's something weird. Like, pretty much your video is destroyed. So that's why you need to be careful with any content that appeals to children. That includes games. They even said it like even if your title has the word cool in it. Like, I'm like, bruh, y'all tripping. Then it said if your thumbnails have vibrant colors. I'm like, they are going way too far with this, but people have been blowing up on Twitter, people have been blowing up on YouTube, blowing up the FTC comments and everything like that. And they're acting like they're hearing, and they're trying to clear up some stuff now because they just completely destroyed people's lives. Like, there are people that have literally quit their jobs to build their business on YouTube, and the FTC just wants to come in here and just do whatever they want to do. Which is why you don't let the government get involved in junk. Regulations are stupid. So, depends on what stuff about apps. That's what you mean, Mr. Enterprise said. Personally, I know a lot about App Store apps and other iOS apps. And yes, Mr. Enterprise, that would be pretty cool. It'd be nice if you come in there and you bring some kind of apps, like cool games, cool tweaks. Maybe have some apps that slip through the App Store that that generally don't get through there. Maybe they have like some kind of cool feature you can do. Like, I did a video on this app where you get free movies. I don't even watch movies, but my friend sent me an app. He was like, hey, you can get free movies with this app. So I made a video out of it. But if you have any kind of cool apps like that, that'd be pretty cool. So we can talk about that on a podcast. Bring your top 10 favorite apps, must-have apps, stuff like that. Bro, have you started earning from YouTube? Yes, I have. My YouTube channel is now monetized, so I do get revenue from AdSense, which I'm trying to develop a course. I'm getting some ideas together because I'm going to develop a course. I was going to develop a course on finances with this other thing I was doing called Cash Millennials, but it was kind of hard to do both Cash Millennials and How to Apple. So if I do something under the umbrella of How to Apple, I think that'd be great. So I plan on making either a Final Cut Pro tutorial, like not tutorial, but Final Cut Pro course, teaching people how to edit videos, how to record videos, how to develop a workflow, stuff like that. So I think that'd be pretty cool. Or if you guys would rather learn iMovie, let me know. I mean, I think Final Cut Pro is a whole lot better than iMovie. Obviously, it should be since one is free and one is $300. But, and what's up, Jaden? What's up, Jaden? What's going on, bro? Welcome to the live stream. It's been a hot minute since I've been on, so. But iMovie is definitely a good tool, and it is free. And I started off on iMovie. My first videos was with iMovie. And then I found a way to get Final Cut Pro for free, which you can kind of look on YouTube for that if you want to get a cracked version of Final Cut Pro. And when I bought my iMac Pro, I guess whoever bought it, matter of fact, if you buy an iMac Pro or something like that, just get it refurbished. You don't have to worry about buying it brand new. There's nothing wrong with refurbished, and you still get to get Apple Care on it. So even if it tears up, you can still get it fixed and everything with Apple Care. But the cool thing that happened with me when I got my iMac Pro refurbished, the person that bought it before bought Final Cut Pro as well, and Final Cut Pro was tied to the serial number. So when I opened up my iMac Pro, set it up, I was like, you know what? I really need Final Cut Pro. I'm just gonna go ahead and buy it. And I went to go buy it, and it said install, like as if it was already purchased. So I just installed it, and now it is on my Apple account. So I redeemed that code. So yeah, that's a good thing. Just thought of something right now. If you were to do gaming on YouTube, you could always age restrict to 18 plus. Yes, you could do age restriction, but there is another metric that it is not. Okay, hold on, wait. So you could do that, but it's not that easy. Like, the problem is YouTube cannot really track people's age, because people can make an account saying they're over 18 and they're like 13. So the FTC was like, you know what, this is not right. Y'all are still tracking kids. Your system can't really tell if the kid is really 18 or not. So you're gonna have to select whether your video is for kids or not. And unfortunately, even if you cuss in your videos or something like that, and you have a Fortnite channel, it can still get caught by FTC as falling under COPPA. So you got to be really careful with it. And even YouTube is recommending creators need to get lawyers. If you have any kind of questions like that, or you feel like your videos fall under that COPPA, you need to get a lawyer. And I'm just glad that my stuff does not fall under COPPA. I do just tech stuff, so I'm just doing tutorials. It's not really for kids, so yeah. When do I get an invite to your podcast? You can probably come on the podcast and talk about Apple stuff or Android stuff, whatever. You can talk about how you use your iPads if you don't use iPhones. So yeah, I'll probably have a segment where you can come up there for sure. I can say congratulations, bro. Also help us in monetization. I don't know how I can help you in monetization, but you got to get 4,000 hours of watch time as well as 1,000 subscribers. So you got to get to that point, bro. F movies. Oh, so is that another one that you can do, like F movies? What's that? Sony Vegas Pro. Oh yeah, I've heard of that. I actually have not used that though. So Sony Vegas Pro, I heard it's a pretty good software editing. Video editing software. But I stick to just Apple stuff just cause, you know, it's native on Apple. So I like iMovie, but I do like Final Cut Pro even better, obviously. Or go with LumaFusion. Now I heard LumaFusion works pretty good on the iPad. So if you want to edit 4K video, you can actually edit it on your iPad with LumaFusion. And I was thinking about doing that because I want to be able to edit at work. But LumaFusion, I don't know how well it converts or how well it plays with Final Cut Pro. So if I come home and I want to use Final Cut Pro, and I'm halfway through editing a project on LumaFusion, I just rather keep it. They need to make a Final Cut Pro for iPad. That'd be pretty sick. So basically, you're screwed regardless. And yeah, I don't know. Don't lose hope about gaming channels and stuff. I think there's going to be some kind of way they can get around it, or some kind of way they can clear this up and fix it. But it's definitely something you got to worry about if you do gaming content or any content like Legos. Some people do Pokemon. Some people do toys, like opening up toys and stuff. So there's a lot of things that appeal to children that you just got to be careful with. Should I get back into uploading or Adobe Premiere Pro? Oh yeah, Adobe Premiere Pro is pretty good too. However, I've noticed that Adobe Premiere Pro is really complicated in my opinion. It's complicated, way more complicated than Final Cut Pro, and it just takes a long time. So I'm not sure if it's the optimization for the operating system. I'm not exactly sure what it is. Maybe it's just not as optimized as Final Cut Pro, which will make sense because Final Cut Pro is made by Apple. So I'm sure it'll play very well with Mac OS. But I don't know. I like Final Cut Pro better. Mr. Enterprise said, okay, after hearing all of that, people should just do gaming on Twitch or Mixer. Okay, so another thing. Twitch, I don't know if Twitch has targeted ads. I'm not sure if Twitch, do they do targeted ads? Like where they track you and track your internet history? I don't think they do. Because if they did, then they would fall under the same COPPA because it's online content. So any kind of platforms that show targeted ads, meaning they have to track you because it's a targeted ad, they got to figure out what you like, what you're interested in, meaning they got to track all your stuff, look at all the internet websites you look at the things you say. I think they listen to the stuff you say too, because there's no way. I was talking about Dave Ramsey in my work office, did not look him up. We were just talking about finances. Next thing you know, I'm starting to get Dave Ramsey ads on Instagram. So they're definitely tracking everything we do. There's literally no privacy when it comes to these phones. We don't know all the stuff they got running in the background. So it is what it is. It's awesome. It will work with it. They are working on it. So what do you mean? They're working on what? What will work with it? Oh, LumaFusion. Okay, so you're talking about LumaFusion. Yeah, they need to make it kind of, they need to make it cross-platform. If they make it cross-platform, or like where you can use it with the iPad, or not cross-platform, compatible. So make it compatible between LumaFusion and Final Cut Pro. That'd be pretty sick. I'm not necessarily sure how well Apple would allow that because, of course, they want you to use Final Cut Pro. I'm guessing. Twitch and Mixer don't fall under the same stuff as YouTube does. The only thing that Twitch and Mixer can do to a person is ban them occasionally. Yeah, but what I'm saying is it's the tracking portion. So if Twitch tracks what you do on their platform, like tracks if you watch a lot of this kind of content, gaming content, or because actually Twitch is starting to venture out into other things. Like they have just chats, like where you got people just talking on Twitch. It's not necessarily gaming. So I'm not sure. I just would be very careful with any platform because if it starts with YouTube, it's going to trickle to all the other platforms. YouTube is a big fish right now, and it's easy for them to get after YouTube. But eventually, all these smaller players like Twitch and Mixer and stuff like that are not as big as YouTube, they're gonna fall under it too. It's gonna be pretty crazy. And Jaden, let's see. Okay, I see you, dog. Yeah, you should definitely get back to uploading. I mean, you got 265 subscribers. So, and you only uploaded 2 videos, but yet you have 200 something subscribers. You should definitely upload more videos, bro. It's pretty good. So I got some more videos coming out about the Mac and the Apple Watch, and I'm doing more iPad stuff and iPhone. Those are the things I'm really focusing on. I got some videos that I recorded a while ago that I'm going to release. So that's definitely good. And what's up, chats with Tats? Zach. There's Zach right there, guys. I was talking about him a little earlier, and I was actually talking about how we're gonna be doing some podcast stuff together, Zach. So people are pretty excited about that. And I spoke with Anthony Najera. I'm not sure if you know him. I think you probably do. You'd probably recognize him if you saw him. But Anthony is going to be joining in on podcasts as well. So it's pretty much going to be us three. I mean, you don't have to be in every podcast, but like, you know, it'll pretty much be like a 3-person co-host kind of deal where we just kind of work and talk about tech stuff. So one episode, I mean, it could just be me. One episode, it could be me and you. One episode, it could be all 3 of us, stuff like that. So I think that'd be pretty cool to do. I'm pretty excited about it. I just had to get back into the groove of doing things because, like I said, with my baby, it's been just, you know, focused on that and trying to keep things organized, at least her stuff. Our stuff is kind of whatever, but trying to keep all her things organized so we don't lose stuff and are not unprepared when we go out or need anything. So that's pretty much been priority right now. But I'm slowly getting back into, you know, YouTube and just house stuff. And yeah. So yeah, man, the podcast will be pretty cool. I need to really start working on that. Like, that needs to be a priority because, gosh, I posted like a first trailer podcast a hot minute ago. So yeah. And I was telling them also, Zach, that you have Android stuff. So you've been using Android for a while, and that definitely can bring a different perspective to the table. Anthony Nigeria, he's another tech YouTuber, so he does tech reviews on other stuff other than Apple as well. So he's used the Google Pixel. I think he used, I know he used a Pixel. He likes the Pixel, so, and you were using the Samsung, I think. So y'all are definitely going to be able to bring good conversation to the channel or to the podcast. Even though it's an Apple podcast, we're going to be doing everything, really. We're not just going to be doing Apple stuff. So for all of you guys that have Android devices and stuff like that, you use other devices, you're not going to feel like, oh gosh, I'm just talking about Apple. Which would not be a surprise, seeing as this is hot to Apple. But we will definitely talk about other stuff as well. So yeah. The new iPad 2020 will be awesome. Yeah, I haven't really looked at a lot of stuff about the iPad 2020. I saw they were going to be doing, or I've heard rumors that they're going to be doing another 3-camera system on the iPad, which I don't know. It was a joke when the iPads first came out. It was a joke when people would use an iPad for a camera. Because it looks so funny, like doing this, taking pictures with your iPad. I don't know, but maybe people are going to use it now. I don't know. What's up, JC32 Gaming? What is going on, bro? Welcome to the live chat. It's been a while since I talked to you. But like I said, it's been a while since I've been online. So definitely understand and love you guys' support. I'm glad you guys stuck with the channel. I'm not leaving YouTube, none of that kind of stuff. It just was rough with the baby. So yeah. Almost at 3.1K. That's what's up, bro. Keep grinding it up. That's good. You might catch up to me because I'm at what, 3.67. So what's up, God Gaming, God Krishna Gaming. What's up, bro? Welcome to the live chat, man. Just in here chilling and talking, hanging out for a little bit. And Arya is waking up. She's chilling for a little while. But yeah, so yeah, I'm pretty excited to do podcasts. And if you guys have any kind of topic or podcast ideas, let me know. Send me a message on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, whatever you guys have. You can message me on anything. I reply to everything. So hit me up on any social media stuff with any kind of ideas and stuff. What is YouTube gonna do in December 10th? I'm worried. So I was just talking about this a little while ago with YouTube and the CAPPA. CAPPA is going to pretty much any kind of content that is directed towards kids, which they said appeals to kids at first, and now they're backtracking, which is a good thing. They need to backtrack, and they're saying it needs to be directed at kids, not necessarily appealing to kids, because that's what the verbiage was before. So pretty much, even if I have a channel like this, they said if your video has bright colors, then it's appealing to kids. I'm like, bruh. So pretty much my lights, just as I got lights in the background, it's appealing to kids. So they made it very vague and just stupid, pretty much. I'm just not even gonna lie. And it made it seem like everybody's channel is gonna be demonetized and ads are gonna be no targeted ads and all that kind of stuff. So for you, JC32 Gaming, let me look at your channel. That's Chats with Tats. Hold on. So for you, JC32 Gaming, oh, you do have gaming stuff, but you don't do just gaming stuff. Yeah, man, you might want to be careful, bro. You need to go and mark. Oh gosh, that's a good question. I'm worried about terminating. No, you're not gonna get terminated. So you're saying that your videos are not for kids, but your videos do appeal to kids, and the fact that you are a kid is gonna show that your videos are for kids. I can see if you were 30 years old and you're cussing and stuff, and you're like have a lot of adult content, even though you are playing games. That can kind of show that it's not for kids. But the fact of you being a kid and you have gaming videos and you're not cussing like crazy, your videos are for people your age. I mean, if it's appealing to you as a teenager, you're making videos that you like. So if you like it and you're a teenager, then other teenagers are gonna like it. So you might want to be careful with that. You do not want to get fined, because from what I'm hearing, the highest they would fine you is $42,000 per offense, which means per video. Per video that they find is falling under CAPPA, you can get fined that. So you might want to be careful, bro. They say under 13 is a kid. Yes, I understand that, but there's nothing that delineates your video as adult content. Like, why wouldn't a 12-year-old watch your video? What's the reason why a 12-year-old would not watch your video? You're playing games, you have cartoons. That's another thing too. We're talking about animations. If you have animations in your videos, that's also a trigger. Zach said there's going to be some kind of checkbox to decide whether each video on your channel is rated for kids. Yes, we have to do that. So right now, Zach, whenever we upload a video, or even when I do a live stream, I had to click on the button to say whether this video is for kids or this live stream is directed at kids. And I'm like, no, it's not directed at kids. So, yeah. And yeah, you're right about that, JC32 Gaming. It technically, a kid is under 13 according to YouTube, or according to government standards or whatever when it comes to internet. But like I said, the point is, does your content appeal to kids? Like, would your audience be kids? And that's another thing you can do too. Go to your analytics and look at your metrics and see what age range watch your videos. Now, like I said, people can make accounts and they can be 18 and they're really 13. So go look at it and just see what your demographic is. You might notice that, hey, a lot of kids that are if it says they're 13 to 15 or 13 to 18, they're probably young, because you're not allowed to have a YouTube account if you're under 13. However, people make YouTube accounts, you know, and they lie on their age. So, yeah, you want to be careful with that. JC32 Gaming said, I'm worried about termination because they say they're going to remove videos that don't make money. Okay, so that's another thing too. That is not true. Well, okay, let me say it this way. You're talking about the commercially viable statement that YouTube put in their terms and conditions that they updated. So if you're a YouTube creator, you need to be paying attention to all these things that are going on with YouTube, because if you're going to build your platform or if you're going to build your brand on YouTube, you need to know what's happening with YouTube. So you are correct. You're good that you're looking up this stuff, JC32 Gaming. So what you're talking about is the commercially viable statement that YouTube said. It was like pretty much we can remove services that are not commercially viable. And what people took that as is, oh, so what you're saying is if my channel doesn't make enough money for you, then you get to delete my channel. That is true. With that kind of verbiage, they could do that. That gives them the power to do that. But when I talked to Team YouTube on Twitter, they said that what their meaning is they're able to remove services that people don't use. Like if you have an email account that's like email accounts that are pretty much old and has not been logged into for like 10 years or something like that, they can remove those. Or if you have a service that you don't never use, like I don't know, like Google Voice or something, they can remove those services. So that's what they told me is what they meant by that statement. Now, like I said, they might just do that to kind of, keep everybody kind of cool until this commercially viable statement kind of goes under the rug, and then they'll be able to pull it out whenever they need it and delete channels. I don't know. We'll see. And another thing I think they're doing with the commercially viable, I think they are, because they don't like conservative people. They don't like Republicans. They don't like conservatism. They want liberal stuff on their platforms. And I think what they might also do is, hey, if this channel is conservative and it's causing a lot of bad media, it's not commercially viable because it's starting to pull advertisers away from YouTube, they can delete your channel and say, hey, you're not helping YouTube. You're hurting us by keeping stuff on our platform, da 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 da. They could do that stuff if they wanted to, which I think is pretty jacked up. So, oh, hey, it's all cool, Gene. But hey, welcome to the live chat if you're still here. Anyway, we're just chilling and talking. I mean, if you have any Apple questions, then ask an Apple question. If not, then it is what it is. We're just saying chilling. So your channel should not be removed. However, I would check each video to check and be sure. Yeah, you do want to go through all your videos, and you can also label your channel as not for kids, which I'm going to do. I haven't even done that yet. So you need to label your channel as not for kids if it's not for kids. If your stuff appeals to kids, you need to be careful. And if you are confused, you need to get a lawyer or look it up hardcore online. Purge inactive subscribers on your channel. Yes, they've been doing that for a while, Tech Needs. Turn this down a little bit. Purging inactive subscribers on your channel. So yeah, they've definitely been doing that. Let's see. Chat and chat said I'm gonna head out, guys. Have a great night. If you have any questions, please ask. Yeah. So okay, bruh. So if you're still here, chats with Tats, I was going to she's still eating. Well, I'm gonna bring Aria up here soon so y'all can see her, my daughter. So let's see. Well, what am I gonna do if my channel gets deleted? Yeah, I don't think your channel will get deleted. But these channels are not gonna get deleted. The only problem is if you're monetized, your channel's gonna be really hurt. Like you're not gonna have comments if they deem that your video is for children or appeals to children. Yeah, it's just a pretty bad. Excuse me, it's just a pretty bad thing right now. So I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. I just know that I'm going to stick strictly to tech stuff. I was going to do like Apple Arcade. Not anymore. I'm not doing that anymore because I don't want any kind of kid content. What else was I gonna do? I was gonna do like top 10 gaming or top 10 game apps that I find, stuff like that, and I'm not doing that stuff anymore. So I want to steer completely clear of any kind of COPPA confusion. Bump that jump. So, yeah. Then let's change it. What do you mean let's change it? JC32 Gaming. Are you going to do like a different kind of channel? That'd be pretty. I mean, you'd have to. Pretty much all your subscribers probably subscribe for the content you have. So, yeah. No, report it. Oh, okay. So, like, report what? I'm gonna stick with helping people. Yeah, you should definitely do that, and also stick with helping in. Like, obviously, you need to stick to topics that are for 13 and older. You know what I mean? You might be able to get into teenage life a little bit, but don't get too young. I would just stick to adult stuff, like dealing with depression and dealing with. I mean, yeah, that can kind of go anyway, but if you are a 12-year-old, you're depressed, then that you need a lot of help. So, the COPPA kind of thing, I'm super worried. Now, I mean, you should be worried. I mean, I'm not gonna say you shouldn't be worried. You should be, because if your content appeals to children, you should. But I would just research more. Like I said, your channel's not going to get deleted. It's just that you want to be careful with the monetization and the comments. So, in my opinion, if you wanted my advice, I would do something completely off gaming. Like, I would get away from gaming. That's just me. Tech Phoenix said the bad part of purging inactive subscribers is if you are close to meeting the requirement or met to be monetized. It's not cool when they do the purge. Content creators get frustrated. Yes. Honestly, I think what really happens with the purging of the content, I don't know. I think it's a good thing that they do it because people buy subscribers. Now, last time, they just did it recently, like last week or earlier this week. They just did a subscriber purge, and I didn't lose any subscribers. And I think that's just because I don't have any kind of fake accounts or spam accounts on my YouTube. These are real people that are subscribing to my channel, which is great. So I think that's probably the best thing to do, is to just make sure you're getting real subscribers. But you shouldn't drop that much. I mean, I can see if you have like 2 million subscribers, you might drop 1,000. But you shouldn't drop that much, even with these inactive subscriber purges. And it's not inactive. It's like, I think it's deleted channels or something crazy. YouTube told me what it was, and I can't remember. I don't think it's just because you're inactive. Unless you're inactive for like years, then maybe. I'm not monetized. You think it would be... You think it would affect big YouTubers as well? Yes. It's really going to affect big YouTubers. It's probably going to affect big YouTubers way more than just us, because they are further along in their career on YouTube, and they have completely built a brand on YouTube and on social media platforms, and now this COPPA thing is going to hurt them bad. So hopefully they have gained up enough savings and stuff like that to where it's not going to completely destroy their life. But it is their income, so I understand. What's going on, Tehran? What's up, bro? Welcome to the live stream. Just sitting here chilling and talking. I actually did not plan on staying on this long, but hey, I'm just hanging out. Yeah, COPPA equals Children Online Protection, Privacy Protection Act. Yes. So it's pretty much because you're not allowed, tech companies are not allowed to track children under 13. They're not allowed to track them. So the fact that they were tracking them, offering targeted ads to them, showed they were breaking the rules. And up until this point, YouTube is just like, look, we don't fall under this because you're not even allowed to be on our platform if you're under 13. So you're not this, you know, if you're on YouTube, you're over 13 pretty much. But I think FTC is like, hey, it doesn't matter. They can create an account. There's no way for you to verify their age. So you need to do these steps or whatever. You need to fall under this category of COPPA. You need to be responsible for that. And then YouTube threw all the creators under the bus, and because they knew this jump was gonna happen. If they did not know this was gonna happen, then they're some idiots. I ain't gonna lie. So, I'm really aggravated with YouTube when it comes to that. That's why I really want to build my website and start venturing out into different platforms, because I don't want everything to just be on YouTube. So yeah, we'll see. Oh, I forgot that part. Yes. So YouTube is saying it's not for kids anymore. No, and YouTube is not for kids, and kids under 13. They've always said their platform is you have to be over 13 to have a YouTube account. But the thing is, people watch YouTube without a YouTube account, so you don't even have to have a YouTube account to watch it, and you're still getting tracked. They still track your internet cookies. They still track everything. So that's the problem. What's up, Elix Spider? What's going on, bro? Welcome to the live stream. We're just sitting here chilling and talking for a minute, hanging out. Of course, if you have any Apple tech questions, let me know. We can talk about Apple stuff. Right now, we're talking about YouTube and how they're doing this whole COPPA, Child Protection Privacy Act kind of thing. So yeah. You are going to help me with my new channel. Yeah, man. What kind of channel are you thinking about doing? Oh, that's right, Edward. You're going to do the helping people out with their personal problems and stuff like that. That'd be pretty cool. So YouTube is protecting themselves with the FTC. Yes, YouTube is protecting themselves, and they're doing it to the point where they're just throwing creators under the bus. So of course I don't want YouTube to go down, but they need to care about their creators more. Like, it seems like they only really care about the big YouTubers, and honestly, the big YouTubers they're not the ones that make YouTube. Like, what do people go on YouTube for? To look up stuff, figure out how to do stuff, to see videos and tutorials. They look at entertainment. Now, yeah, the entertainment part, you might have the big YouTubers or whatever that do that. But really, without these smaller creators that make these ancillary like videos of random stuff, YouTube is not, it ain't no different than Netflix, or it ain't no different than like literally like a channel, watching some kind of channel, like watching some person. So if you only focus on these famous people, you're no different than a movie channel, or you're no different than a TV channel. Like, YouTube is so big because there's so much of a variety of content on it. You can literally find whatever you want on it. And most of the content that people watch is not from these big YouTubers. So I don't know, man. You can make a YouTube account. You could still make YouTube accounts after the 10th. Yes, you can. Elix Spider said, I just posted a video, speaking of which, and I started YouTube 2017, and I turned 13 August. Really? So you started a YouTube channel. Oh. So you just posted a vid. So you started YouTube in 2000, or you had a YouTube account in 2017, is that what you're saying? That when you were 10, and you turned 13 in August? So that would mean pretty much that you were younger than 13, and you were supposed to be 13 years of age to use it. But so you're a good example of people that might be under 13 that still use YouTube. So this is the reason why COPPA has, fallen into our hands now.
All right.
So, she good?
I gotta go change her.
Oh, okay.
So that's gonna be trouble. She might want more milk.
Let me clear up real quick. So if you guys want to see Aria real quick, I will bring.
She didn't work yet, so she might.
Oh.
You might want to be careful because that might be for kids.
Hey, girly girl. Yeah, I know, right? What's up, girl? So guys, this is Aria. She is a little over a week old now. She's actually starting to get a little big. I can start to feel it now.
She's 10 days old.
Yeah, 10 days old. So this is Aria. Say hey, everybody. Her hair is amazing. I love her hair. It's so beautiful. What are you looking at, girl? So yes, This is the How to Apple Princess. She will probably look at this video in years to come and be like, "Oh my God, Daddy, why did you have me on YouTube?" Yeah, it feels girly. So she's going to go change her now. So I just wanted to show y'all Aria. This is my daughter. So yeah. So yeah, man. Yes, and her name is spelled. Let me show you the spelling of her name real quick. It is like that. And Gamerzilla is this account because my friend logged it on my YouTube. So thank you. They're saying she's cute.
Oh, thanks.
So Tech Needs said advice. Don't put every egg in one basket. Yeah, don't put all your eggs in one basket. As far as a content creator, diversifying your content on other platforms. If you go down, or if one goes down, you're not dependent on that platform. That's very true. That is very true. So yes, keep your content diversified, which is what I'm trying to do. I want to do podcasts. I want to make sure I keep my Instagram stuff up, my YouTube stuff, and Twitter and Facebook are kind of just like additions to the other stuff. So yeah, you're definitely right about that. Check for your needs. How to Apple. I hope nothing goes wrong with your channel as well. No, I don't think anything will go wrong. Oh my gosh, she's cute. She's cute. God bless her. Yes, the princess. She looks like you. Oh, okay, thank you. Taylor said, I run a channel from my high school, which is Wapani Music, and for the copper FTC stuff, I chose that it would not be for kids. Hopefully YouTube leaves it alone. So yes, I don't know, man. You gotta be careful. If you're doing a music channel, that's not really for kids. And I think what they're trying to define a little more is your. I mean, you know if a video is for a kid or not. Like, is it like Legos? Legos is for kids. I mean, yeah, there are adults that play with Legos, but honestly, that's a very kid arena. These little animated videos, yeah, that's kids. I mean, it's cartoons, and like I said, they act like adults don't like this stuff, but whatever, man. I don't know. It's gonna be a struggle. I know that, but I'm gonna try to keep my channel clear of kid content, and I will not have any kind of animations in my video. I will just do, tech videos and live streams and podcasts. So yeah. If any of you guys are interested in being a guest on the podcast, let me know. We can do that. I want to set up a line of guests, and what better guests to have than my own subscribers. So, like I said, y'all know the How to Apple community is, we're all about ourselves, really. I mean, we're pretty self-sufficient. A lot of creators they flock to other creators, and they only kind of talk to other creators. I would rather talk to my subscribers than other creators. Like, that's just the way I feel. Like, you guys are the best. And yeah, I might have access to other audiences, which I do need to talk more to other creators. I'm not saying I don't, but it's fun talking to you guys. You guys are the subscribers, and it's just amazing. So yeah. What happens if they find me 42,000? That's more than my life. Yes, that is. And they said that they're not going to. They claim that they're not going to find people like that. They might find a business like YouTube. And they found them $170 million, but they said they're not gonna find like me. I mean, I'm just sitting here in my house. I'm a one-person show. It's not like I have $42,000. I'm not like a business, so they're not gonna do that. However, you still might get fined, and who knows what the fine will be? It could be $500. $500 is still a lot of money, in my opinion. Shoot. So, if you need help, feel free to DM me on Twitter. I like paying things forward. Like, wait. That have helped me on my journey. Oh, okay. So, are you meaning like, like joining the live stream? I'm joining the podcast, something like that. Tech for your needs. Apple security is lit. Yes, Elix Spider. I think Apple security is the best. I'm not gonna say it's flawless because it's not flawless, of course, but it is very good. And I would much rather trust YouTube. I'm not. No, I would much rather. I would much rather trust Google. Oh my gosh, why do I keep saying that? Apple, not Google. I would rather trust Apple over Google because Google is just too big. They're too into your stuff. Like Facebook, they track everything you do. They don't let you know what they're doing. Apple's a little more transparent. They're a little more secure. They're more proprietary. So I would trust Apple's security a lot more than Google's security. It's actually for my band and choir, which has people from ages 12 to 18, and technically if they're under 12, they're a child according to YouTube. I think our content should be available to everyone. Yeah, that's true. But what I'm saying is I don't know if the content itself is geared towards kids. I mean, if you have a gaming channel, that's geared towards kids because kids play games. If you have a Lego channel, that's geared towards kids because kids play with Lego. If you have toys, that's geared towards kids. So I'm not necessarily sure if just music in general, a band, even if it has, oh, you know what? If it has kids in the video, yeah, that could be, you might want to be careful with that. Because I know family channels that have their kids in their videos. Like literally, there are channels that have their content is just of their everyday family life. And some of them have built really big channels, and now they're getting destroyed because of copy. So yeah. So if I cuss in my videos, it's not appealing to kids. No, that is not true. Just for you cussing your videos does not mean it's not appealing to kids anymore. Because look at TV. I mean, even Cartoon Network cusses. Like my gosh, Adult Swim. So that's not a good escape route. Because I've heard people say that before, but that doesn't matter. So you might just do research, look it up. Of course, you're too young to get a lawyer, and a lawyer is just thinking stupid expensive to try to do. Right now, I would just play it out. Let's see what happens. And yes, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying this to diminish what you are, because your channel is pretty much about the same size as mine. We both have 3,000 subscribers. What I'm saying is you're not so big where it will completely crush you. You could start over, but I understand, because it's taken me almost 2 years. Matter of fact, yeah, about 2 years to get where I am right now. Or wait, this is like a year and a half. So to get where I am right now, and I would not want to start over. So I understand what you're saying. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. There should be available to everyone. Not lose comments and other features that you lose when you mark a video for kids. Yeah, that's true, man. So Ryan's Toys review will get fines. They won't get fines. It's just that they have to mark their video as kids. So the only reason why you get fined is if you don't mark your video. If you say, hey, this is not for kids, when in reality it is for kids. Then if they catch that, then you can get fined. So as long as you mark your video for kids, you're good. It's just that you're not gonna get the returns off of that video, as if, like monetization, ads, the money. You're not gonna get that stuff. Comment, the engagement. You're not gonna get that stuff if you mark it as kids. So that's where the problem comes in. So yeah, it's pretty crazy, man. It's pretty crazy. But I guess we're gonna see what happens. I was looking at Elix Spider channel, and he has a lot of. That's funny. You have a lot of stuff that. Okay, so look, check this out. So Elix Spider, his channel. If you look at his channel and look at his thumbnails and stuff like that, and then JC32 Gaming, if you go to your channel and look at it, you guys' stuff look the same. Like, that's what I'm saying. And he is he just turned 13, so you know what I mean? Your channel looks like a kid channel. That's what I mean. So you are probably you need to. Oh man, I don't know, bro. You need to be careful with that stuff, bro. You need to figure out what's gonna happen with your stuff. At Taylor Green said, I don't think it's going to affect you because not strictly to your content. Just see how things play out. Yeah, that's true. It's too early to tell what COPPA is going to do. Follow and do research. That's very true. Tech for your needs, I definitely agree with you. We need to just kind of play it out because it's too early right now to see what exactly is going to happen. At this point, all we're doing is just, postulating or whatever the word is, trying to figure out what's going to happen. When we see the ball drop, then we'll be able to tell what's actually going to happen. So I would kind of just play it out and wait. If you are scared that your stuff is going to get caught by COPPA, then maybe you should just mark your videos as COPPA. But if you want to test the waters out, then say it's not for kids and see what happens. I don't know. I don't really want to recommend that, but I don't know. I hope that the YouTube bots don't think that we have kids in our latest videos and force mark them for kids and lose a bunch of features. That's true. Now, I don't know what the FTC, the government says they have ways to do a sweep. I don't know how you sweep all those billions of videos, but it is technology nowadays. So they said they have some kind of way to be able to sweep YouTube and find these videos that are violating COPPA. And I think the criteria that they're going to be using is going to be stupid. Like, it's going to check if you have the word cool or duh or LOL in your video, as if people over 13 don't use that language. Like, I don't know, bro. It's just crazy. I see too many content creators going crazy over COPPA because they put their eggs in one basket. That's very true. And I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I don't want my stuff going down because YouTube is my primary platform. Well, when it comes to videos, actually, when it comes to subscriber engagement, it's actually Instagram. I use Instagram way more than I use YouTube. So I think I could really build something off of Instagram. Even if I lost YouTube, I could be like, hey, here's my new channel or here's my new whatever. Go here, and everybody that's on my Instagram page, which if you are subscribed to my channel and you're not following me on Instagram, go get on Instagram because I do a lot of questions up there. I do a lot of talking up there. We DM all the time. I talk to people one-on-one. So yeah, go on Instagram and make sure you're following me on Instagram so we can talk up there. So my community is not just on YouTube. So my community is also on Twitter a little bit and mainly Instagram. So I agree with you, Tech for your needs. We don't need to put all of our eggs in one basket. But like Tech for your needs says, we just will have to wait. Yes, you could make IGTV videos. That is true, and I do plan on doing that actually. I do plan on doing more IGTV videos. I wonder if I should just post my YouTube videos up there. I don't think so. I want to keep my content specific, like platform specific. That's the reason why I don't want to do live podcasts on YouTube and then just post the audio on podcast. I want to have special content just for my podcast. So that way people can go watch it. I mean, why would you go listen to a podcast when you already saw it on YouTube? You understand what I'm saying? So I want to do that. I will sue YouTube if they delete my channel or video. Yeah, I feel you, bro. But unfortunately, it's not YouTube. Because YouTube tried to beat around the bush for a long time. It's the FTC, it's the government that determined that this is what they want to do. So it's not really YouTube's fault. Unfortunately, YouTube gave us a bunch of bait. Like, they encouraged gaming channels. They wanted you to stream on YouTube. They were paying big people to stream on YouTube rather than Twitch. So they were encouraging people to create this content knowing good and stinking well they could fly back in their face. So that's why I'm kind of mad with YouTube at the moment, because they knew this was going to happen and they just completely threw their creators under the bus. So it gave them a little boost in money because it gave them ads. So it did help their bank accounts. But for people that quit their jobs, for people that built a brand on YouTube, now it's completely destroyed them. So now they're going to have to go find a job again. It's just crazy. What's up, Kiko? What's up, man? What is up? What is the topic of today? Right now we are talking about COPPA, which is the new YouTube the Child Online Privacy Protection Act or whatever. So pretty much how YouTube can no longer track children, so you have to mark your videos as if that video is for kids or not. And if it is for kids, that video is pretty much destroyed. Like, you won't get any kind of targeted ads, so you're only going to make a tenth of what you would make with targeted ads. And also, you can't have comments. So yeah, it's just crazy. JC32 said gaming says same. I'm mad. Yeah, man, it's pretty sad, honestly. It's crazy what they did to YouTube. And I don't know. How is COPPA going after Twitch? So I don't know how it's gonna affect Twitch. I think it will eventually affect Twitch if Twitch tracks if they track stuff. See, Google ads, all their ad models are based on interest. So Facebook too, Facebook as well. Facebook tracks people's what they're interested in, what they like, and then it creates a profile of that person. Facebook knows a lot about you. Like, it's amazing how I can literally find people that are interested in this, and this, that live in this, that make this much money, that do this stuff, and it can give you the ad that I want it to give you. Twitch, I don't think Twitch tracks people, because I watch League of Legends on Twitch, and I always see State Farm ads, and I see Rocket Mortgage ads. I see stuff that are pertaining to gaming, but not pertaining to me. So, of course, it's pertaining to gaming because it's a Twitch. League of Legends is a gaming channel. It's a gaming, gaming channel. So they know gamers are going to be watching it. So I don't know if Twitch actually tracks people. So that might be what saves them, to be honest. But any kind of business model or any kind of social media platform that tracks interests based on the user, they're going to be affected by COPPA. Taylor Green says, so for example, what about Nick Jr. YouTube channel? Like it's going to make a lot less money because pretty much all the videos are for kids. Yes. So Nick Jr., that's definitely for kids. So yeah, their monetization and their business model as far as getting money is gone. So yeah, that is what it is, man. It's crazy. It is crazy, bro. It's crazy, and it makes you wonder. It makes you want to second guess. You want to become a content creator, or do you want to build a different business online using platforms, but being more of a business person, offering a product, which is what I really plan on doing, honestly. Like, I like creating content. I'm going to continue to create content. I'm going to continue to create videos and podcasts, stuff like that. But I'm gonna start making some offers as far as like selling stuff, not just merch. I'm gonna be selling like courses, in-depth maybe training, coaching, stuff like that, teaching people how to, do video editing, music editing, graphics editing, and actually have like coaching sessions where maybe it's like a certain amount of money per hour to where I can show you how to do things and walk you through stuff like that. But I need to start offering some kind of some kind of product. So, and that'll be more viable when it comes to money anyway than YouTube. So, when is? Oh, okay. You retracted that because I didn't understand what you're saying. Taylor Green said, so if our school channel gets terminated, we're moving to Facebook Watch or Vimeo. So, okay, Vimeo maybe, because I don't know what Vimeo's ad model is like, but Facebook has the same kind of ad model as YouTube. They track everybody. So I feel like COPPA is going to trickle over into Facebook. So I'll be careful doing Facebook Watch. Actually, I need to get into Facebook Watch. How do you do Facebook Watch? Like, I couldn't create a channel. Like, it wouldn't let me. I don't know how to do it. Make a video on new MacBook Pro, MacBook Air Golden. Oh yeah, man. Now, what I was thinking about doing is I can go buy some of these things and use them for a little while and do reviews on them, what I think about the products, and then take them back. Because I don't know, man. I feel like I don't know how these tech YouTubers get all this stuff. It's like you must be going to buy it and then just taking it back when you're done with it. There's no way. When you have that much money, it's like, come on. Now maybe like MKBHD and stuff like that, they're a humongous channel. They probably have a lot of money. I mean, he drives around a Tesla. That's pretty nice. So of course he probably has money. Daily Motion is another alternative. Now, Mr. Enterprise, I've never seen or heard of Daily Motion. I never heard of that before. You have to send me. You heard it? I don't think I've ever heard of it. So I'll check it out. Just don't get banned from Best Buy buying and returning stuff. I see a couple. Oh, really? So what I was thinking about doing, and this is kind of weird too, because I kind of feel like it's cheap or like you're cheating or whatever, cheating the system. But if you go to Walmart, Target, Best Buy, Apple, I don't think Staples really has stuff, but like you can go to different stores and just kind of rotate between them, not just going to only Best Buy and buying everything from Best Buy, returning everything to Best Buy. So like get an Apple Watch from Best Buy, then get the new iPhone from Walmart, or you know what I mean? Get the AirPods you can even get the AirPods from the AT&T store. So like there's different ways to get around just going to one store. But I really feel like there's a lot of that going on in the YouTube, in the tech space. Which, like I said, I mean, you can't hate it on it. They're getting the tech, they're getting the product, they're using it, they're reviewing it, posting a video about it, letting people know what they think about it, and then returning it. So I don't know, maybe that is a good, viable thing to do. What's good, Jason C? What's up, bro? Welcome to the live chat. We're sitting here, we're actually talking about COPPA and talking about tech stuff, like buying and returning tech. So we've really been talking about COPPA a lot in this live stream. Edward said, what I missed. Oh, wait. Hold on, let me go back up. So when is your next podcast upload? Kiko. See that? Oh gosh, that is something I really need to do. Hopefully I can get one out by Friday. I'm gonna try to get a new podcast out by next Friday. I'm probably gonna ask Zach if he wants to join in, which is Chats with Tack. And we will do a podcast, and I'm gonna try to make sure I get that mess uploaded. I've got to upload some podcasts. Like I said, with the birth of my new daughter, it's been rough. And then also before she was born, I was trying to get things ready, so I was like working just on that. That was just a focus, so I couldn't do nothing. So I do plan on getting getting a podcast up this Friday. And do you guys think Friday is a good day to release podcasts? Because I want to do a podcast once a week. Or should I do more than that? Maybe I should do Tuesdays and Fridays. Podcasts are not that hard to record, honestly. It just takes a little bit of time. It's not that much. Taylor Green said it should be somewhere in the menu section. Facebook mobile app. Okay. Yeah, I have to check that out. Edward said, what I missed, I'm on a cruise. So internet spotty, bruh. I bet that cruise is nice. Did you like get all you can eat lobster and stuff like that? That's like the only reason why I want to go on a cruise, like, is to get all you can eat lobster. I have no idea why I'm like so craving all you can eat lobsters. So what's good? Jason said nothing much, man. I'm just sitting here chilling, bro. I wanted to come live because I have not been on live stream in like a month. So I'm definitely wanting to come up here and say what's up and chill with you guys for a minute. JC32 Gaming said, yeah, that's fine. Oh, and yeah, you said we should collab, JC32 Gaming. That would be pretty cool. You should definitely come on the podcast. I think that'll be a good collaboration start, is to get on the podcast. Mr. Enterprise said, I don't think Daily Motion has the same issues as YouTube does, but don't quote me on that. All right. Tech Fiend said the problem is the follow. Wait, what? The problem is the follow with the products. How they're aging. Are this product worth buying several months down the line if the country credit is buying and returning? Oh, that's true. Okay, so the follow up with the products. Yes, so Tech Fiend, that's a good point. What he's saying is Yeah, pretty much people that buy a product and then return it, they're only doing an initial review. Like they're doing their initial thoughts. Your opinion changes as you use it over a month. So like let's say you had a product for 6 months. You may not like it as much as you thought you would when you first bought it. When you first buy it, you're all hyped up about it, and then you realize it's just not that great. So yes, I get your point there. That's a good point to make. Kiko on the beat. Garcia said you should make a video podcast. I was thinking about doing that, but only problem is I want to make content that is specific to the platform. So if I'm gonna make a YouTube video, then I need to make it a YouTube video. I don't want to make a YouTube video and then take the audio and then put it on podcast. Although that gives you a lot more content when you do it that way. When you record a podcast, videoing it, that gives you a lot more content because you can snip that video, you can put a little portion of it online somewhere, you can put it on LinkedIn, you can put it on Instagram. I don't know. I have to think about it. For right now, I'm going to just record a podcast, post it on YouTube. I'm sorry, not YouTube. On my podcast channels, and keep YouTube with just YouTube videos. You know what I'm saying? Edward said I sure did. Now I have to come up with a new name for my new channel. Yeah, you should. What's up, Joseph? What's going on, bro? Welcome back to the live stream and here chilling as usual. JG32 Gaming said 3 more days till the torture happens. That is fine. Yeah, I want to do that, Kiko. So, yeah, 3 more days. So anybody that has YouTube channels, make sure you label your channel as for kids or not for kids. So we'll have to see, man. Have to find out if this is going to be a good thing or not. Of course, it's a thing that has to happen. Well, it has to be asked since it's a talk of the week. Your thoughts on Apple eliminating the charging port? Oh, wait. Okay, so because I have been so out of the loop and I have been focused on my baby, I didn't even know they're removing the charging port. So is this some kind of new information? I'm going to have to look that up. I didn't even know that. If they're removing the charging port, how do I feel about that? I don't know if I like that because I use my charging port a lot. Wireless charging is pretty cool, but it's not convenient. Like it's hard you can't keep your phone down and use it. Like you can't charge it. With a wire, I can still use my phone and do what I want to do with it. You should do the first video of your podcast, introducing it to your audience on YouTube. That's a good idea. Just do short clips of your podcast on YouTube, like Sarah. I'm gonna have to. That's a good idea. I'm gonna make a note of that. But yes, I did not know that that Apple was getting rid of the charging port. Man, I'm gonna have to check that out. Leaving in 2021. So can you message me, Jason? I know you have me on Twitter, I think. Can you message me on Instagram or Twitter? That's fine. Like a link to some kind of video about that, because that's pretty cool. So charging port gone, and the next thing was Apple moving the charging port is the rumor. So, and also you said Sarah Dietzi. So she does like podcast snippets or whatever. That'd be pretty cool. We'll do it. We'll be on Twitter. Okay, yeah, Jason, do that. You can do that after the stream or something. Edward said, excuse me, are they going to have a mini LED? Have mini LED next gen? Oh, I'm not sure. You mean like the OLED maybe? A display? So, I don't even know if I don't know. My iPad is acting crazy. So it seems like the iPad doesn't have an OLED display, I don't think. Apple should release AirPower. Oh gosh, here we go. Bruh, I wish they would do AirPower. AirPower is like, I was mad about that. Like hardcore, I was mad about it because you get to charge your AirPods, your iPhone, and your Apple Watch. And now that all went down the drain because they couldn't figure it out. It didn't meet their standards. So, yeah. C3 cams and mini LED next gen. Yeah, man, for real. I'm gonna definitely have to look at that Sarah DXC podcast named The Creative Life. Yeah, man, I'm gonna have to check that out for real. I'm gonna check that out. So, yeah. As far as the Apple charging port, like I don't know. I don't think they're gonna be able to take it off completely because, I mean, even then, if you did an Apple, okay, if you did that, you would be eliminating everybody that has Windows computers because how else do you get data from your computer to your phone and your phone to your computer? You can't do everything through iCloud. I mean, I guess you could if you log into iCloud and do it that way, but some people are not gonna have. They're not gonna have internet. With a Mac, you can do all that stuff. You can use Bluetooth and iCloud sync automatically. But with Windows, I think it's going to be a little bit harder. So I don't think they're going to get rid of the cord at all. They might move it, but I don't think they're going to get rid of it. I highly doubt that. I sent you a DM with the link. All right, thanks, Jason. Appreciate that, bro. Just DM me on Twitter, named LR Nano. All right, I'm back. What's up, Jaden? You're coming back. And actually, guys, I did not realize it was already 10:40. I need to get ready to go just because I got to fold some clothes and get things ready for tomorrow with Aria and myself as well. So I am going to head out soon, but eventually I'll be able to, do like the long live streams like I used to. But right now I'm still getting used to everything with having a child and all that stuff like that. So thank you guys for being supportive. Thank you guys for being patient. I know, like I said, I have not posted much content lately, but I have stuff coming out this coming week, and I want to get my podcast together. Jason, Tech for Your Needs, Edward, anybody, if you're interested in joining in JC32 Gaming, everybody that's in there, Kiko, anybody. If you're interested in joining the podcast, coming in as a guest or anything like that, hit me up, DM me, and we can try to plan a date and do a podcast together. So like I said, I'm really interested in having the subscribers on the podcast. I don't have to just have other YouTubers up there. I want to have you guys up there. So if you guys want to get involved with some of the content that's going on this channel, hit me up. Let's see, 3K, take care, man. Appreciate it. When you do your podcast clips, no more than 3 to 5 minutes, depending on the subject. Okay. I'm down to DM me. I'm down, DM me Instagram for more info. Yeah, man, hit me up, bro. Or I'll hit you up too. You might want to hit me up because I will forget. Like, if I don't have that mess written down, or if it's not in my calendar, or if it's not in my reminders, I'll be forgetting stuff. So you might want to hit me up. Just send me a DM real quick or something. But yeah, if you're interested in joining the podcast, let me know, bro. So I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to go, guys. And of course, hit me up. I'll reply back. Comment on any videos I post. I appreciate it. Give the stream a like. Give any videos a like. You guys are supporting the channel amazingly, and I love it, guys. It's awesome. So I will hit you guys up later. When do you plan on starting it? Are you talking about podcast? I plan on having my next podcast released this coming Friday, but we can just hit me up and we'll set up a date to try to get together and record a podcast. So it doesn't have to be a rush. Yeah. So yeah. All right, guys. I will holler at y'all later and have a good night. Peace. Thanks for joining the live stream.